Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Let's get into it, man.
I saw him in the UK.
Talking about who, Dubois?
Yeah, I know.
Joyce. But I'm here with my man, Fernando Barbosa, Brennan Taylor, True School Sports. We're here at the Don King card. Preliminary fights. Been seeing this guy fights for years. Like, he does it all. Swiss Army knife, judge, boxing expert, ESPN Deportes, right?
ESPN Knockout.
Knockout. I'm back. Knockout.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to pick his brain right here while we're sitting here waiting for the other fights to come on. But Fernando,
well, I have to say that it's a pleasure seeing you. I've known you since you're a kid.
Yeah.
You're still a kid.
Yeah.
So you're a what we call a young OG.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So it's a pleasure talking to you and exchanging boxing information. You're somebody that I respect highly. You're local here in Miami, so let's talk.
Yeah, local, international too at the same time, just like you.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I wanted to ask you, man. We got a great fight coming up next weekend with Smith-Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. How do you see it?
No, it's a clash. It's a big clash in the 175 division. For some, I think Smith-Beterbiev has the biggest punch out there. They say. But Joe Smith has a punch too, so it's gonna be. I don't see that the fight going the distance. I think it's crucial. It's a unification fight, and it would be lovely for the winner to fight Bivol, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's what we would like. Yeah, for undisputed. I think Smith-Beterbiev, even though he's a veteran, I still think he has a lot of gas in the tank. He has a huge punch. Remember when he completely dismantled Dvorak?
Yeah.
Alexander Dvorak in such matter that you notice that the guy is a beast. So he's the favorite one. I don't see how he could have a problem with Joe Smith, even though Joe Smith has a good punch. So, but we also know that Smith-Beterbiev has a good chin. So
can box too. Very good amateur pedigree.
Yeah, I like his trainer too.
Yeah.
So it's a great match. It's a great event. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. A lot of people are hopping on the Inoue Monster Inoue bandwagon now. They're calling him the #1 pound fighter in the world. Had a very sensational performance against Nonito Donaire. I wanted to know when you talk about the top fighters of boxing, where do you see the monster?
Look, I think. Well, Canelo was the #1 for a while now. He's not the #1 now in the list. And there around you have Errol Spence, you have Terence Crawford, and then you have Naoya, and then you have Usyk, right?
Yep.
Usyk undisputed on cruiserweight. He's doing great in the heavyweight division. He has three belts in the heavyweight division. I would love to see a unification there. I don't know if we're gonna see Tyson Fury coming back. However, the way that Naoya dismantled the demolition job that he put on Nonito Donaire was just an eye opener. It was so sharp. I mean, we know that Nonito the best weight that Nonito. We know that the 118 division is Nonito's weight division. I don't know why he went up to 122 and 126 in the future. I think the 118, he looked fantastic in the first fight, but nevertheless, we knew also that wasn't going to happen to Naoya again, right? So yeah, to me, he's the #1. The way you remember, it's not only beating, but the way you do it, right?
Yeah.
And
hold on, we got shit in.
All right. Middle color.
Cedric Briggs and Trevor Bryan just entered the building right now, for those that don't know.
And so, but I still think that, I think we're going to see Errol Spence versus Crawford this year, at the end of the year.
I hope so, man.
And I think that the winner should be #1, because of their pedigrees. Even though Naoya,
monster.
For some, he's the #1 now. And because the way he really demolished Nonito, so it's legit that he's the #1. But we have to see who wins between Errol Spence and Crawford, and
what fashion?
In what fashion they do it. So the winner could take up on the #1. It depends on how they do it, in my opinion.
Okay. you know, with him winning that fight, there's a lot of talk now of Inoue versus Stephen Fulton at 122. I don't know how realistic that is with PBC and all that stuff, but you know, in an ideal world, right, if it happened.
Well, you also have Paul Butler, right? The other title holder.
They both got undisputed fights that can make Merjan and Paul Butler.
Paul Butler, I think he's calling Naoya Inoue. If they fight, then there will be a unification on 118. It will be very nice for Naoya to. I don't see how Paul Butler can beat Naoya, that I tell you. But it will be nice for Naoya to pick up all the belts and then move on to 122. Yeah, Stephen Fulton. The only way that could happen is through a mandatory, right? Because you know you're looking at a kid that is with is under Premier Boxing Champions and Naoya Inoue, who in the States is with Top Rank, you know. Yep. So we've seen things happen in the past, like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
So I don't see why not. But it would be nice for him to move up, and I can see Naoya all the way up to 126 pounds. So let's see.
Yeah, great fighter. Now you're a guy I know that watches as much boxing as me, maybe even more in some cases. The first question I want to ask you, and it'll lead into my second question, is how long have you been watching Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez?
Oh man, long time. For a very long time, even way before he fought Estrada for the first time at 108 pounds. I've been following his career for a very long time. I was actually assigned. I was an official judge to one of his fights in Japan. That was when he picked up the WBC 112 championship in Japan versus
Yagashi.
Versus
you judged that fight?
Yagashi. Yeah, I judged that fight, and and in that event I also judged Naoya Inoue at 108-pound WBC championship versus a Thai guy that I don't recall. In that event, that's when my eyes went like that when I saw Naoya fighting that Thai guy for the WBC 108-pound championship. I remember Naoya never fought on 112. He jumped from 108 to 115.
Find the bias.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Narvaez didn't do a bad job. I mean, he ran a lot, right?
Yeah.
But you know, he was a veteran already. So I don't, you know, I was impressed with his physical condition in that particular fight.
Yeah. A lot of people don't really understand, because I'm a huge Chocolatito fan. A lot of people don't really understand how great he is.
If you ask me to fight, if I'm assigned to judge Chocolatito again, I can do it because I have sentiments.
You're biased.
Yeah. Because I'm a fan of him now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I did a couple times. I judged him in Mexico City not long ago, like 2 years ago.
When he fought Israel Gonzalez?
That's right.
Yep.
I judged that fight, and I judged Gallo Estrada Cuadras. Amazing fight.
Yeah.
That night.
I remember hearing your name on the cards that night. Actually, I remember that. All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna ask you, and then I'll let you go, because I know you got things to tend to. But we got another fight coming up in about 2 or 3 weeks. We got Bam Rodriguez against Rungvisai. Yeah. What's your take?
That's one of the fights that I really want to see this summer. I think it's a great take up by Bam Rodriguez, and hats off for him to be taken up on that challenge, tough challenge. I don't think we're gonna see Rungvisai going orthodox, right? Like he did with Gallo Estrada. He's gonna be southpaw. We know he's a big 115 pound. He should be on 118 pound. I don't mind Naoya versus Rungvisai on 118 pound division. He's a big puncher, and it's a big test for Bam Rodriguez. Hats off for taking that challenge. It's a huge fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's big, because now if Bam wins that fight, all of a sudden, just like that, you could say he's the man of the 115 division.
Cool, yeah.
And then that sets up maybe like a big sort of like passing the torch type fight with him and Chocolatito, maybe a pay-per-view type of a fight.
Yeah, we're waiting for Gallo Estrada to fight Joshua Franco.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
Ioka's fighting.
I think the trilogy Nietes.
Yep.
Ioka's fighting Nietes, which is a good fight. Also looking forward to Punto Nakatani coming up to the 115 division.
That's what we need.
Be careful with that kid.
Yeah, I've seen him fight a couple times.
And we saw Kyoguchi yesterday.
Beautiful fight.
And I think he's going to be fighting Kenshiro.
Great unification fight.
Yes.
All Japan super fight. You also got Jonathan Gonzalez in that division. So
yes. He's coming up. He's
fighting July 24th against
right.
I forgot the guy's name. The Filipino.
Yeah.
Filipino. So hey, There you have it. Any final message to the boxing fan you want to give, Fernando, before you end the interview? Any final message you want to give people about yourself? And
No, follow this kid.
Oh,
you know, he's a true, he's a young, true, passionate person who follows boxing. He wakes up thinking about boxing and he goes to sleep thinking about boxing.
This is true. This is true.
Good kid, good man, and looking forward to seeing him everywhere in the boxing world.
All right, yeah. Fernando Barbosa, he's judging the fights, he's calling the fights, he's breaking down the fights. He's a Swiss Army knife. Thank you for talking to True School Sports.
Thank you, my man.
Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.